Look at this! Whoa, I've never seen one like this before.
Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.
First of all, a massive thank you to all our subscribers out there. We've just hit 6,000 subs and we've done that in 10 months and we cannot believe it. Thank you so much. 6,000 subs. Woo! Hello and welcome to Dirty Secrets of Scotland from here at the bottle tip. Looking forward to today. Haven't been out for a week, so yeah, this is going to be a good one, I hope. Fingers crossed I've found a bit of fresh. So yeah, let's get digging. Okay, I've ducked in behind the umbrella because it's quite windy today. Got a plain sauce and a drippy lippy at that, so that's good, and a plain, I don't know, little bottle, don't know what was in here, but that's two at the start, and I haven't really even hit the ash yet, so hopefully that's a good sign. Just had a few bits come up. This I already wiped because I thought it was plain, but it says, I think it says A white on there. Not entirely sure, it's hard to read, it's very lightly embossed, but something white limited. The Bovril that you get on every dig, and then this is cool. This looks like a whiskey, but a half size. I don't think there's any embossing on it that I've seen so far anyway, but I haven't taken all the dirt off. No embossing unfortunately. I've had whiskey bottles like this before. It's a blob top, drippy lippy, lovely, really lovely bottles. This is the first one that I've had that's this size. It's like a half size. The colours on that's gorgeous. Look at that, what a belter. Love it. Great start. It's the history bit. This bottle seems to have held a medicine with a particularly interesting history. Mother Anne Lee, in her desire to spread her religious faith in the Second Coming of Christ, sailed from England to New York in 1774. She set up a religious following known as the Shakers. They were known as Shakers due to their enthusiastic shaking and trembling, which formed part of their worship, and their farming communities became renowned for their crafting skills. The Shaker religious community of Mount Lebanon, New York, was well known for its production of medicinal extracts and their raw ingredients. In 1875, medicine maker Andrew J. White established a business relationship with the Shaker community, agreeing to purchase his raw botanical ingredients from the Shakers in exchange for a business loan. White's reputation before this business deal was that of a shady quack cure salesman, known for his potion of dubious repute, Mother Seagull's curative syrup. Presumably, he wanted everyone to just forget his shady reputation and hoped that his association with a religious community would help shake off his past. Just had a pouring ink, which looks complete. Lovely Stoneware Pouring Ink. Very nice indeed. Totally undamaged, I think. They're usually damaged here. If they are going to be damaged, they're damaged here. This one seems to be fine. And this is just a big old jar think it's quite old though. Is it plain? Yeah, I think it's plain. It's a nice jar. I thought it was going to be one of those beach jars. W Beach or something. It's not, it's just plain. Aqua glass though. Very nice. Just had this. I don't know what this is. It's weird. Looks like a cabbage or something. I think it might actually be the base of an ornament. I think there would have been a statue here or a bird or something, I don't know. It certainly looks that way. Yep, I think that's what it is. I think this is meant to look like a sort of natural environment, and then this, whatever it was on top. It's cool. It's got like lilies and stuff on it, I think. Nice one. Okay, I just had a couple of finds right next to each other. So I've just pulled them out. I'm still digging down. Finding a lot from my dig down. I can't tell if that's drippy lippy or not. I think it actually is. It is, it's just a very neat one. But look at that, it's got such age to it. I think that's called a lady's leg style neck. That's lovely, yeah. I'd say that's sort of late Victorian bottle. But I'm more interested in this. Because I can see under there 9 and a 3. This is printed something or other. Cool. Oh, I thought it was going to be one of those ones from down south, but it's not. It's from Edinburgh, Princess Street, Edinburgh. Potted meats. That is an absolute belter. Wow, that's so cool. As I say, if it was one of the ones from Stockport or something, I wouldn't be that excited, but the fact that this is from Edinburgh makes it an absolute belter. For the ash and sand, because it's been right on the bottom. Wow, that's awesome. Look at that, that's so cool. R&T Gibson, potted meats, 93 Princess Street, Edinburgh. That is an absolute belter. I love that. I don't think I've got any Edinburgh printed anything actually. I've got bottles, but I think this is the first thing that I've had printed from Edinburgh, so I'm really buzzing about that. And I bet you can still go there as well. Princess Street is the busy shopping street in Edinburgh. It's very famous. It's opposite the castle. Anyway, this is an absolute belter.
Underneath the soil or buried in the ground, there's a lot of treasure to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Through the fields and woodland, with trusted spade in hand.
So that's what I found on the dig down. A couple of these decorative bottles just came out. Clear glass. I think there's salad dressing or something like that. Salad oils. This wee bottle for Sarah. And obviously the belter so far is this. But there's another couple of belterish things as well, including this. Anyway, let's crack on. We'll have a cup of tea now. Sit on the edge of the hole, have a cup of tea, and then crack on. Lovely hot cup of tea. Ooh. Lovely sweet tea. Keeps you going, you know. I drink coffee as well, but I drink coffee in the morning, first thing. I only have 1 cup of coffee a day. I drink tea through the day when I'm working on editing these videos and making music, etc. Anyway, yeah. What's your preference? Or are you like me? Do you like both? Are you a tea person, or a coffee person, or a both person? Let me know in the comments below. Got something here. Right on the bottom, there's sand there. See the line? That's why I filmed this. Oh. Oh. Cool. It's got ribs on it. Let's get it out and get it cleaned up. Here it is. It's got water in it. At least I hope that's water. Ooh! Can you see that? Poisonous not to be taken. Alright. We need to avoid that water then, eh? Very nice. Look at that. That's a belter. Love it. Green large ribbed poison bottle. I guess it's an ammonia bottle. I've seen bottles like this, but I've never seen a green one this colour, and I've never seen one in this half size. That's a belter. Just had this lovely little aqua or ice blue, should I say. Sarah's going to love that. She loves ice blue. I've never seen a bottle like that before. Or I've seen similar, but they were always clear or aqua glass. But that is lovely. Look at the colour. Excellent. Just found this thing. Well, it's a screw top. It's a very early screw top. See how wide that is. The thread really wide, so it's old. Okay, I don't think I'm any further ahead. It says W on the bottom, and I guess it's quite old. I don't know how old. That's ground on the top there. That's very unusual. I've never seen one of these. Cool. Looks a bit like a thistle. Going right around there. Caved in and dug out. And I think it's time for some lunch. Lunchtime roundup. Oh, what have we got? Got this great big bottle, which is quite old, I think. Drippy lippy. So I think it's called a lady's leg, that. I don't know if that's actually wide enough, but I think that's what they call them. This is just a little, I still can't read that, I think it's AJ White perhaps limited. Plain sauce, aqua glass, Bovril. This is gorgeous here. Base for this ornament. Big old jar, aqua glass. Pouring ink, nice. Don't know if it's stamped or not, I haven't actually checked it yet, but I'll have a look. This thing that I've just had is a weird thing, whatever it is. Strange shape with a W on the bottom. These odd shaped bottles, I don't know if they'll go up on Etsy or not. This is just a big pickle jar. This lovely green, I assume it's an ammonia, but it's my biggest green poison because it does say poisonous not to be taken. Love the writing as well. That's an amazing find. I love that. Wee blue bottle for Sarah. Another wee bottle for Sarah. And the belter so far for me, this potted meat spot from Edinburgh, Princess Street in Edinburgh. That's amazing, I love that. So yeah, that's the lunchtime roundup. Let's crack on, let's see what else we can find. The weather forecast said 0% chance of rain today. 0%. Oh yeah? The weather forecast is full of underneath the soil, buried in the ground. You thought I was gonna. What we got here, folks? It looks like another pouring ink. Is a hole? Yeah, that's a belter. Wow, look at the coloration on that one as well. If it'll focus. Lovely. Very nice indeed. Let's keep going. I was just chipping away the side here gently with the fork, and as I pulled it back, that popped out. Now, I don't know if I've damaged it because I pulled it out so quickly and it landed there. I haven't moved it, but I'm about to. Ooh! I really hope this isn't damaged because very gently checking the top. That's fine. The bottom looks fine. Look at this! Whoa! That's an absolute belter. I've never seen one like this before. Just says poison. Look at that! That is so cool. Let's get this cleaned up. It is poison. Oh man, this is so cool. As I say, I've never seen one like this. I was very lucky there because I was working quite quickly. I obviously didn't expect that to come out. That is an absolute belter. I'm buzzing about that one. Look at it, it's gorgeous. That might be my new favourite poison. Wow! Just been caving in there. I only found the poison a few seconds ago. It started again. Check that out. Beautiful. I don't think there's anything on this from the looks of things though. Apart from what looks like the remains of a label, but it's completely gone. It is plain, but it is lovely. Another belter. Ooh, heck of a windy now, even more so than before. At least the rain stopped though. Yeah, just had this nice big ink, or medium sized ink. Handy these, we like to use them for crafting, so yeah, that'll come home. Nice. Just had this little bad boy roll at the side. And what's interesting about it is it's so green. They're normally aqua glass or light blue or cobalt. That is definitely the first one that I've seen that is actually green. What's that on the... It's like an R backwards. So they wanted to print R on it, but they got it wrong. The classic mistake to make when printing, doing it the wrong way around. But still, it made it through the net because that's what they did back then. Good on them. That's a beauty, I love it. Gorgeous. Just found this tile when I was caving in. Yeah, that's a real pity. That's actually, it's got holes in it. I wonder if it is a tile or whatever it is. It's gorgeous. It's a little scene with I don't know if the camera will make this out the way I've set the camera up, but it's this little scene with a wee lassie and a wee laddie, and I don't know what they're doing, but it's been broken for a while, as you can see. But you know what? I'm going to repair that because that is so cool. I'll get that glued, and if there's any little touches up that need to be done on the paint, I'm sure Sarah could do it. That's gorgeous. What a lovely little thing that is. Very nice indeed. Just had this out with that imprint there. I've already sort of seen what it is. Boots, Cash Chemist. Best thing about it? Ice blue. Sarah's favourite. That's going to clean up really well. Let me get it out of the wind. Here it is. Looks totally perfect. What an absolute belter. Beautiful, beautiful bottle. Lovely drippy lippy there, look. See that? Wow. I think this is probably my favourite Boots Cash Chemist bottle so far. Well, it kind of got my name on it as well. W for Willie. Lovely, lovely bottle. Pretty sure it's raining again. Got this bottle here, I've dug a bit underneath it. I think it's probably ready to come out. Nice. I think, yep, it's a leave-in. I've had a few of these now. Let's get it out and clean it up. I've ducked in behind the umbrella, so I hope the wind noise isn't too bad, because it's really, really windy now. There we go. Adamson's leave-in, very nice, and it's still got the swing top on it. Although I don't think it's going to be very useful. I have to get that off when it's dried out a bit. I once took one off in the past. I'm trying to see if it's drippy lippy. Yeah, I once took one off in the past, and I actually snapped the top off the bottle when I was trying to take it off. So I'm just going to be gentle with that if I am going to take it off now. Otherwise I'll take it off at home. The only thing is it's got... Oh no, it's not. I thought it was for the water. It's not. So I'll probably just take it home like that, let that dry out, and then chip it off gently. Top tip, folks, from the guy that broke one. Haha! Just tumbled out of here. Sorry if the wind is getting you folks, I think it's plain. Not plain amber. Oh no, actually it's embossed, but it's very light. Inecto. Inecto? I think that's what it says. I hope it doesn't say infecto. That'd be horrible if I got something horrible in the tip from this. Amazing. Beautiful little bottle. Never seen one of them before. Cool. Full-time roundup. I'm going to do it a little differently though. You've seen all this already because this is in the first half. So I jumped straight to the rock stars from the first half, which is this. I know you've seen it already, but just a recap. That's amazing. Love that. Rockstar number 1. The whiskey, gorgeous. And the green poison, which I've tidied up a little bit because it was very, very muddy indeed. Poisonous, not to be taken. I think it's an ammonia bottle, but I've not seen this size, so I'm really chuffed with that, with the ribs and everything. So that's the first half. On to the second half. After lunch. So this stuff, well, maybe you've seen it coming out, but you haven't seen all of it. So there's your big jar. That's an ink. There's a pouring ink. Local bottle, still with the top on it. A spoon. A bit more spongeware for kit and caboodlers. This is a sauce bottle. Good old Backhouse Yorkshire relish, but drippy lippy. It's an old bottle. Plain medicine. Dinnerford's magnesia, beautiful colour. There's an ink here, octagonal aqua glass. That'll clean up well. It's really filthy now, but it will clean up well. And on to the dark stars from the second half, and there are numerous. This is a stunner. I really hope that cleans up well. It's quite milky in colour, but I'm hoping that just comes away when I wash it. We'll see. This, which I'm going to repair with Sarah, I text her, she's happy to repair it with me. By the way, that creaking noise is 2 trees rubbing together. It's very windy. And then there's these 3. I just found this just minutes ago. This Infecto, I think it is, or sorry, Inecto, not Infecto, Inecto. And then this green one as well. And then this is probably my find of the day. I love this. None of this not to be taken, just poison. What a belter. Did I say the green ink? Can't remember. If I didn't, here it is. Lovely green ink, and that'll clean up really well. It's the only time I've ever found one in this colour, so I'm chuffed with that as well. Belter. Thanks for joining me on Dirty Secrets of Scotland. I had a really enjoyable dig. I hope you enjoyed it too. Until next time. All filled in.
Sarah's rainy day creations.
As you can see, when Willie found this tile, it was looking a little worse for wear. It was cracked in 2 pieces right through the middle, so we decided to try and repair it. First, Willie cleaned it, then dried it and glued it back together. Next, he filled the remaining cracks with Milliput. Finally, he sanded it and polished out the repairs and handed it over to me for a paint job. So here goes. I wasn't completely happy with this section. I couldn't seem to get the colour right, and the layers of paint were starting to build up and become more noticeable. So I decided to scrape it back gently using a palette knife and start again. I've done a few layers on that section of the join. I'm a lot happier with it now than I was the last time I did it, so I'm glad I started again. I think I've pretty much hidden the line, so I'm going to give it back to Willie. He's going to do a coat of glaze, and then I'm going to put back in these blue details, and hopefully that will disguise the mend even more. My part done. I think I've managed to paint over the crack that was running through the middle of the tile, and the repair down here quite well, and I've done my best to match the crazing on this side and the floral pattern on this side as well. So hopefully that's done the job and you can't really tell where it's been repaired. The main aim for us really is not to do a perfect job, but just to disguise the mend enough so that you don't notice it. It's not the first thing you notice about the piece. I've also disguised the join on the sides as well, so trying to replicate this little decorative pattern that goes around the edge, which is really beautiful. Gorgeous little details. So hopefully, once Willie gives it a few coats of glaze, it will look really nice on our wall.
As you can see, Sarah's done an absolutely amazing job of this. So now I'm going to apply the glaze. As per usual, I will do one coat on camera, but there will be 3 or 4 coats, but it's the same process over and over again. So there's no point in doing the same thing over and over on film. This is the glaze that I'm using. It's Rustin's quick drying waterborne ceramic glaze. So here goes. There are 2 symbols on the other side of this tile. One is a number 4 and the other one we have no idea. If you know who this maker mark relates to, please let us know in the comments below. Oh yeah, thanks to everyone that's buying items from our Etsy store, thanks to everyone that's donating to the channel on the Ko-fi page, and also thank you to our patrons over on Patreon. You guys are all absolute legends.
Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.